Hey guys, gals, and legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Relax with RimWorld. We're on episode 22 now, and, well, Malem's up. This is his time to shine. He's a nighttime kind of guy, and he does all of his hauling and all of his cleaning during the night, which is quite handy for us. I'm going to speed up, though, seeing as he is the only person up during the night, and, well, we're getting close. I think it's probably only going to be maybe 1 or 2 more episodes if we don't have any problems before we have a chance to start generating some basic electricity. And electricity can really change things up for us. It can turn us from a basic colony into one that is thriving. But we'll see. We'll see. Thriving is a big word. I don't think I'd quite use that just yet, as we are still... Well, we're still a decent way away from getting things to be really good for ourselves. We are still at a major disadvantage just for our starting off position. Yeah, we still have a ways to go. And I've just noticed here that I kind of just have some potato plants just hanging out in this one little spot here. Probably don't need it. I'd say we don't need it. Yeah, we don't need it. We'll let them be for now. But this is the first day, and we actually have a cold snap, just to make things even better. Only just seen that just pop up now. An unusually cold snap has set in. Watch out for hypothermia and dying crops. So all of our crops are probably going to die off now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an emergency harvest of all of this heal root. All the heal root that we have here, I'm going to mark for harvesting, because it is at a percentage where we can get something from it, and the cold snap is -8 degrees, so I feel like there's a high chance that it is just going to die off here entirely, because it's not growing, so we just need to do our best to harvest it now. I'm going to allow Chip to do that, and then hopefully, yeah, he's getting on. Now Felix is wearing a duster at the moment. That isn't really going to help him out too much. How cold are you? Slept in the cold. Yeah, it's going to be quite cold. So inside versus outside, I'm just having to kind of look past my camera here. So inside is actually 0 degrees, which it's actually kind of okay for our food. It means our food is going to last longer. I don't know if it'll mean we will last longer though, unfortunately. Because they're going to be pretty damn cold in there. And you know what? I was talking about just things just kind of ticking along, being okay. Oh dear. They seem to be unusually clever with their tactics. They're attacking immediately. It is the ghost-faced faction. And you know what? I was worried. I was concerned. But now, just seeing the 2 of them, I ain't that concerned. Sure, they got shields on. But they've got a shiv and a knife. I think we can handle this. I think that we can take care of them. I think we can take them down. And to do this, we're going to go ahead, first of all, and restrict everyone, put them all on siege, and then I'm going to go to, I believe, Aulus, and I think Enza. Yep. So Aulus and Enza, they're going to come out here, and they are going to be our forward guard. They're going to be out here, taking the shots, doing their thing. Now Chip is not a very good shot at all, but I'm going to put him up here because he's going to contribute, and then we're going to have pretty much like a fallback position. Caitlin's going to be here and Malem is going to be here. Now we're fighting outside because, well, we can. There's just the 2 of them, and they aren't super well equipped. I mean, sure, they've got some good gear on them, but yeah, we can take care of them. Now, I'm almost tempted to get them to swap position, just because this is going to give Aulus actually, Aulus, you go here. Enza, you go here. Because that's going to give Aulus a little bit more time to get a shot off, because he has the longest range, so kind of, as soon as they come around this corner, he's going to be able to start trying to take shots. I am a little worried about Chip just casually shooting one of us. I kind of made a joke about, if he was a healer that could shoot, I mean, we would be set. A warrior from Abuconero Monocotoxo is passing by. He's just passing by? Well, it's kind of handy that he's just passing by. Where is he currently? Must be down here surely somewhere. Nope, I would imagine he'd be... Oh, there he is, Lax. Lax the warrior. I wonder if he wields an axe. I would have expected Alice to be taking a shot yet. Oh, actually no. Now he will be. Come on, Alice. Ooh, okay, a few misses. That's okay. Come on, Alice. Okay, lots of misses, lots of misses. Okay, so at this point, I feel like it's probably going to be in our best interest to fall back and maybe try and let the traps just do some work, because we do have a full set of traps and they are all... Yeah, they are all armed, so we'll get everyone to come back, jump inside. Crusoe is going outside, which I'm not actually a fan of. I don't know if we're going to be able to get everyone inside in time. Oh, there we go. And they're fleeing. Okay, that's fantastic. So that was... Oh dear, that's so good. And he's frozen currently. He won't... And you know what the good thing is? They've just given us some parkas as well, which we actually did need. So he got stabbed right in the torso. Lumi is now running, so I'm going to get Alice and Enza to come back out here and start shooting. Looks like that she's going to be running that way. So, yep. Damn, I love these traps. Head cut off, clean, boom, awesome, perfect, fantastic, thank you. Let's go here, let's go auto rearm on that, and I don't know if I can get to that. Yeah, we'll go auto rearm there as well, and auto rearm. It looks like 2 traps went off there, interestingly enough. We're just going to put them all on auto rearm. Okay, so who doesn't have one at the moment? So Chip, you don't have a parka currently, and you are going outside quite often, so we're going to get you to go ahead and strip Lumi, not consume. We do not want to consume the corpse, and we'll get you to go ahead and chuck on that parka. And it's kind of cool. We got some meals out of this as well. Plasteel knife, that's okay. Go ahead, or allow them to have that. And we'll let them just hang out as well. So we've got Enza and Songbird without them as well. Felix has a duster. I'm thinking maybe Enza, because Enza is going to be outside a fair amount. So we'll go ahead, we'll strip Barry. And looks like it might be worthwhile us actually getting... So Caitlin, Malum, you're free to go about your ways. But Songbird, I'm actually going to get Songbird to come over and grab that hat. So force you to wear that. Okay, everything is still on him, which is good. As soon as Songbird is done there, I'm going to get Songbird to go out and... You almost done training? Almost done training. That went a hell of a lot better than I thought it was going to. Crusoe didn't even need to do anything. He just kind of walked out there and just... Yeah, he was just hanging. It's just hanging. Things are cold inside, -5 degrees, -16 degrees outside, so I'm a little worried about colds and the rest, but we do have a decent amount of medicine with us, so that's good, I suppose. We can see that the trees are now starting to die out, so that is definitely a concern. Fuck. Pardon my French. The birch tree is ready to be cut down, so I need to get Chip to pretty much just go do that straight away. I don't know if he's going to do that, though. Actually, I don't think he's going to do that at all. The reason I'm kind of trying to get those chopped down is because if they are dying, I just want to try and make the most of them. Like, yeah, so we've got a 68% grown tree over here. Maybe they grow faster here. They do. So we need to just grow a hell of a lot of these Cecropia trees. Yeah. So I think for all of these places here, we're going to change them to the Cecropia tree because I feel like that is doing better in this environment. As far as I can see, it seems to be doing the job. Go ahead, Cecropia tree, and Cecropia tree, and you know what? Freaking Cecropia tree. Boom. Now all of these are dying off as well, which is unfortunate. We ain't going to be able to do a hell of a lot with them, but we're going to change that to Cecropia tree as well. Essentially all of these little planting zones that we've got, we're just going to change them all to the Cecropia tree. And I hope that I'm not making a big mistake here. I just feel like because that's at 68% and the others aren't, it means that it's kind of growing at its fastest. So, yeah. The kind of wall that we have going out here is almost, complete, which I'm happy to see. That means a lot of stuff has been taken out for now. So Chip's in a poor mood currently, unfortunately. Why? Observed corpse, wearing one up. Yep. Witnessed outsider's death. Ate with a table. Oh, so a lot of things. And obviously Levi still got him pretty upset as well. So no one should be... no one is currently... what's the word I'm looking for here? It doesn't even matter because they're not. So Malem's being disturbed at the moment by Chip trying to smooth the floor. He's just trying to get him a nice looking room. He's just trying. Okay, and Enza is actually getting us some more steel. Lord Chip is throwing a party. Cool. I'm actually glad that he's doing that. I feel like everyone does need a little bit of a boost. We won that fight very, very well. I don't think they had much of a chance, really. I am surprised we missed so many shots, but yeah, I think having a party here is a good idea. Hopefully give people a chance to warm up. Now, in terms of temperature, there are things that we can do. We can make fireplaces and the rest, but obviously to do that, we need wood. Yeah. So some of these beds, I don't know if any of the beds that we made, so this is a wooden bed, so we can recover these 2 beds. So I think if we deconstruct them, we are going to get some wood from them. And that wood we're obviously going to want to use in here. But I'm not going to push them. I just want them to have this moment to hang out and relax. And I feel like it's probably the first time in a long time that almost everyone's been in the same place at the same time. So Malem is the only person that isn't there because he's our nighttime guy. But this is going to be a good chance for them to socialize and just kind of boost their mood, really. These 2 are still just hanging out, being prisoners. They could be part of this, They could get a proper name, but they decided against it. They're deciding against it. The party has finished. Okay, so Chip's going to come in here. It looks like he's going to deconstruct those beds. 26 wood, that's really good. Very, very happy to see that. Caitlin is back researching. Nice. Everyone's got hats, and some of us have got beanies, so that's good. I don't think the hats are going to be a problem any longer. Did you just start a new piece of work? No, you've only got 11% left on that piece of work. And I think that, okay, mental break. Owless is pigging out on food. Proposal was rejected by Caitlin. So Caitlin keeps on rejecting Owless's advances. So he's going to be pigging out on food, unfortunately. So he's going to go ahead and eat a hell of a lot. He's very upset that his advances keep on getting rejected. Poor guy. I mean, yeah. They've been together for a long time, Caitlin and Owless. They've been through a hell of a lot together, but yeah, unfortunately, she doesn't want to be tied down, which, it's her prerogative. How's she doing at the moment? Her jaw's shattered as well. I didn't actually realize her jaw was shattered. I knew that she was missing her ear, but that must have been from a recent fight. So I might have a look at trying to do something about that as well. Ideally, when we have better medicine, I mean, things went pretty well with Enza. We're lucky that denture has what was good and is still good. It looks like mass is so hypothermia, serious frostbite. Yeah, because it is so fucking cold, and she doesn't really have anything. So I don't think there's a hell of a lot we can do for them, really. Owless is no longer picking out on food. Okay, that's good. I don't know how much he did eat. I think he probably just ate a shit ton of potatoes, and that's why he was throwing up before. We're having to give them raw food, which is a little unfortunate. The stove has been fueled. So Owless hopefully tomorrow will get back to cooking, and we will be able to get some more things made. Yeah, the heel roots... Oh, fuck, the heel roots died out. Yeah. As cold snap's not so good for us. It is freezing the vegetables that are there. The birch tree's still there, 50% grown. I would love to see that get cut. Malem, can you do that? Can you cut that down for us? No, you can't. I don't know if anyone else can. We still haven't seen these trees get cut down. And they're still alive. Even the growing zone is out, the growing time, the pines and the rest, they still seem to work in the cold, which makes sense. I mean, pines, you've got pines in a lot of cold environments. Okay, things are okay here for now. The wall's almost kind of filled in. I'm seeing some blocks getting hauled, but they seem to be getting hauled down here for now, which I'm not sure why. Priority is normal, and the priority here is critical, so I don't know why it's not being taken down there. Taken up there, rather. Strange. But day is almost upon us. Camels can just go and eat some potatoes. Severe illness. Yeah, so Mass is not doing well. Food poisoning as well, because of just eating raw potatoes. Yep, I know. Not ideal. We obviously do have the pemmican. We can start eating the pemmican, but I am a little worried about it, if I'm being honest. Glad that Alice is getting his cook on. As yeah, we need those meals. We need to have them. We need to have a good amount there every day. And I think, you know what, I'm probably going to go ahead and change the bill. We're going to go up to 18. 18 per day. I want to see at least 18 meals there. Enza is bringing some food in, not a hell of a lot, and we have an infection. So her finger is infected. Mass, if only you had joined us, we might be able to do something about this, because we can't force her to wear things as well, as far as I'm aware. So yeah, there isn't a hell of a lot that we can do for Mass. We can probably amputate that finger. Yeah, herbal medicine or better. So we're going to give her some herbal medicine, and we're going to have to amputate that right. Well, it's actually her ring finger. It is actually her. Actually, no, the left. No, so it's a right ring finger. So hopefully Songbird will do that sooner or later. Or someone will. Resting. Okay. Yeah. Songbird is suffering from hypothermia. Yeah, because I guess you don't. Whole body, serious shit. That ain't good. That ain't good. This cold snap is a hell of a lot colder than I thought it would have been. Especially in some of these rooms. I would have assumed that we'd be able to stay somewhat warmer, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So I think the only way that we can really treat that is yeah, that's not good. That's not good. So we do have some wood, so we might be able to okay, what's going on here? Okay, yeah, we're doing an operation on Mass. So as soon as this operation is done, we're gonna have to try and get some heat going in this place. Okay, let's have a look. How much is it gonna require? Is my question. So let's go have a look at temperature. Campfire, we need 20 wood. It burns out after a few days, and so it's going to warm up pretty much everything. It's going to warm up all the halls, pretty much the whole place. So we're going to try and just have it nice and central, if we can. We need 20 wood though. We don't have any stored. I feel like all the wood might have gone into that already. We do have some outside though. We've got 18 wood there, so all we need is just a little bit more wood, which we might be able to get from those trees. Can we get someone to go cut them down though, is my question. I don't seem to be able to prioritize them to do it, even though it's 68% grown. No, don't seem to be able to do it. That is a bit frustrating. In saying that, we've got 3 wood over that way, so we should be able to combine the two. We should be able to, yeah, no, we've got enough wood to build this, so. You're feeding him a simple meal? Okay, alright. Just do it. And I need you to, needed materials. Okay, but we have enough wood. 20 wood. We have that wood out there. Equip wood? Equipping wood? What the hell? Outside the allowed area? Are you still restricted? Holy shit. How did I let that happen? No wonder they weren't able to do any of that work. God damn. That is a major fuck up on my behalf. Songbird has failed in a minor way while operating on Mass. So Mass is probably going to pass away now. Lost to Frostbite and has lost a toe to Frostbite as well. Songbird, however, is suffering from frostbite all over currently. So we need to get this shit built now. Okay, alright. And now I'm going to get a basic sleeping spot, because this is what we need to do to keep her alive. Songbird, I need you to come and rest until healed here. And I need to get the best treatment done on you. Because we ain't losing you, girl. We ain't losing you. Okay, who is our next best medic? It's gonna be Felix, yeah. Okay, so Felix, my friend, you're making a button-down shirt. That is great. I like what you're doing, but I need you to prioritize treating Songbird. And Mass has passed away. Neb seems to be okay because of the equipment that he has on him. Yeah, the Took must be making some bit of a difference. He's also in bed as well, so I wonder if that helps. Hypothermia is serious. And what's the temperature in here at the moment? 4 degrees. I mean, it's going to take a lot for it to be able to warm up this area. And I don't know if it'll be able to. But having her this close to the fire, I gotta hope it's gotta do something, surely. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Things aren't super good. Might have some wood coming in here though. We do. We got some wood coming in. Okay. So I'm in two minds about yeah, relax by the fire. We're minus 3 degrees in here at the moment. So I mean it's a little bit warmer in here. I don't know if it's slowly getting warmer over time or what. Obviously it's not the best place for her to be sleeping, but just gotta hope that this is getting better. I'm just trying to keep track of the temperature. I mean, doors opening and closing isn't great. It's actually really not good. It's gonna be letting the cold air in and out pretty much all the time. How long can this cold snap go on for? Probably a really long time. An annoying amount of time. Felix still seems to be doing okay as well, even though I guess it's just having that little bit of extra. I'm glad we got enough herbal medicine though. Oh dear. I'm just going to keep on trying to treat this frostbite as best as possible. Minus 3 degrees. Yeah, I mean, we can't deconstruct this, can we? Because the only thing I'm thinking is that maybe turning this into a medical bed for now and shifting her into here. And going ahead and trying to create a second one. I know we've got wood outside. Thing is, it doesn't last too long, though. It's got 1 day and 18 hours left. So if I deconstruct that now, am I going to get 18 wood back is my question. I guess we'll find out. We do get 18 wood back. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put the fireplace in her room here. And I just got to hope. Oh, is that going to spread? I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned about that. Okay, need you to work on that, my friend. Gonna go and grab the rest of that. They seem to be doing fine. I'm a little worried about everyone else. Okay. Okay, 10 degrees, 15, 23. Okay, 30 degrees. Okay, that's good. That's the kind of temperature that we want. A smaller space is going to be a lot easier for us to heat up. But yeah, we're just going to have to be very mindful of everyone else's temperatures. Because they all seem to be fine in their parkas. They're staying warm enough. But a cold snap like this, minus 17 degrees outside, that's effing cold. Well, I mean, for me, it's really cold. For some of you, it's it's a warm summer's day. But for me, that's damn cold. Malem is doing his thing. He's doing a good job at that. All this mess out the front is a little messy. All this steel slag. I don't actually know what we can do with the steel slag. I guess we can recover some steel from it. Would make sense. I'm guessing the sleeping spots are too close together because sometimes the camel just doesn't like to sleep there. The dromedary. And this is almost constructed, so I should be able to start working out our little area that we have here. So I'm pretty much going to build up to that point there. So I'm thinking of having 3 separate kind of tunnels like this. We're going to have a door here, a door here. And so the idea is that they go into here, they go through the door, and they can shoot at people on the outside and then run back in. That's the idea that I have with it at the moment. And I'll probably end up putting a trap like directly out front of each of them. So if I have a look at security, deadfall traps, probably just do granite blocks on each. Like so. And so it means it's going to take a long time for anyone to come across this if they wanted to try and come at us. So that's the kind of idea that I've got with that one. It's pretty primitive, but hey, that's us, you know. We are the tribe. It's what we do. And it's nice to see all of that getting hauled in as well. And yeah, everything's dying off. Everything's disappearing. Things are going to get really hard for us this winter, and I feel like I haven't prepared anywhere near enough food. We're going through stuff pretty damn fast. Those potatoes are going away really quickly, and I'm beginning to think that we might have to revert to some of our old ways. Now, luckily, Songbird seems to be making pretty much a full recovery, which I am really, really thankful of. She hasn't lost anything to Frostbite yet, but we do need some more treatment to be done. So hopefully when Felix gets up, he's going to come down and be able to finish off that treatment. Because Caitlin's doing okay in here. But yeah, I just need to be very careful of where she goes because 19 degrees, 12 degrees, yeah. I mean, it's a big space. There's no way we'd be able to heat all of that up with just that alone. Yeah. Things aren't going easy for us. And I'm looking at these bodies in here. They are frozen. Which is good. Because, well, we might need to go into the Doom Tomb at one point or another. And, well, get some food. Because we do have our animals. We have our animals, but we have resorted to cannibalism before, and, well, who knows, we might need to do that again. Maybe. Just maybe. We'll see how we do. Alrighty, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. Things are going to get tough for us this winter. Real tough. We'll do our best to survive. We always do. Until next time, stay tuned.